TB2 Pod back again, episode 31. We had a contest last week on episode 30. If you want the details on it, go watch the video because nobody's won yet. So, back again with another weekly wrestling wrap up. We're gonna go through all the stuff that happened at Double or Nothing. Talk about some Raw. Talk about some SmackDown. Talk about some AAA news this week. I'm leading the charge. You remember me, but I'll spell it out for you anyway. It's Burr, B-U-R-R-A. I'm joined, as always, by my tag team partner, my cousin, B-O double dollar sign, boss in the house. What's good, man?
TV2 Pod. Hey, if it happened in the ring, bitch, we know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the IWC. Shout out to my cousin, B-U-R-R-R, the Burr. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. Another week of wrestling, baby. Hey, you even said we got some triple R news? Oh, shit. Well, shit, man. You know, it's a good week then. We talking about triple R. Hey, man, I'm happy to be here. Hey, we getting through another week, man. Summer is
starting
here.
to get hot.
It's starting to get hot, and the heat is in the motherfucking wrestling ring and in the IWC right now.
It is. That talking about being hot, Double or Nothing. I'm reading places online. People are putting out that this is a bigger pay-per-view, a better pay-per-view than WrestleMania was.
Whoa! I heard better than Saturday Night Event, but damn,
pay-per-view of the year.
Wow. It definitely got it has some rewatch value. I will say that, bro. AEW does give you some rewatch value. They do give you a pay-per-view that you could like watch the next day, or a week later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can rewatch their shit. Compared to WWE, you know, it's kind of hard. I will watch WrestleMania again simply because we were there. But yeah, okay. Damn, that's a pretty bold statement.
That's just what I'm reading online. I didn't say it, but I could possibly see where they're coming from. But I'm just throwing it out there. The pure wrestling, the pure match to match. You know, there wasn't a problem where I was saying, man, this match just started and now it's already over because it only lasted 4 minutes. I wasn't saying that at Double or Nothing. I did have some parts where I was, you know, maybe not as into what was going on.
Right, yeah. You know it. That happens.
I mean, it was some great wrestling at Double or Nothing, and we kind of seen the crystal ball pretty clear at Double or Nothing. Together, we were in agreement for most of the matches. We went 8-3. So seeing the crystal ball pretty clearly over there at AEW land.
Damn, they can't fuck with the TV2, man. When we on the crystal ball, damn, man. We pretty, at the end of the year, I'm tallying up all this shit. I want my win-loss statement. So y'all know that the Bird and the boss know what the fuck we talking about. 83, that's good for me. That's average, baby. That's a good average for me. I'm taking that shit any day.
And I guess looking back at it, I see where we may have seen something going one way and they're going a different way, but we'll get into all that. Double or Nothing was a great show. I'll give it my stars after we go through the matches. We'll just talk about the highlights on things, not spend too much time on it. We had the pre-show. There was a match on the pre-show that I wasn't even tracking until it was happening. So I guess I missed the announcement on it. I guess I missed the Facebook on it. But it was it was a 5-minute challenge where Zeta Steel and Via Van were going against the indeniable, indestructible, the Dominion. The Divine Dominion, they didn't last 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
They didn't last 5 minutes. They got beat.
That's the Divine Dominion, though, right? The Divine Dominion, that's what they do.
Yeah, Mega Bane, Lena Cross. They kept it competitive for...
Talking about Lena Cross right now. We're talking about Megasaurus.
The Megasus. They kept it competitive for about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 minutes. They didn't last to 5, so... The whole gimmick was if they lasted 5, they got a title match. They're not going to. They're out of contention. So that was a match on the buy-in. we had the conglomeration and Boom Boom and QT Marshall going against the Shane Taylor promotions. We called this one as there's no way that the Rizzler's
Right.
not winning this match with that. The conglomeration, it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So
No.
they had a little color in this
No.
match. I was kind of surprised by that. I think something happened the hard way, but had a little color. This was a match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hard way. Hard ways mean
yeah. Hard
accidental,
way
right?
means it wasn't
Like
a planned
accidental.
spot where they were bleeding.
Like
I mean,
right. It happened. It
yeah,
happened the
happened.
hard
Something
way.
got poked, some got prodded, some got
Yeah.
hit incorrectly, and yeah, Mister,
In the buy-in, bro.
yeah,
In the
yeah.
buy-in.
Already. Welcome to AEW.
Getting it cracking. Getting it cracking. Getting it
And
cracking.
then we had the Death Riders and the Ops going on trios action, 3-on-3, and the Death Riders end up winning that match. We didn't get this one right. We both thought the Ops were going to win this. Apparently we were incorrect. This was a okay buy-in match. It got the crowd going, got some good action, some stiff action. And then we go into the main card. Boss, thoughts on the buy-in?
Hey, the buy-in is the buy-in. And I see WWE starting to copy the buy-in. These buy-ins on AEW, they pretty decent, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You get some quality shit for free.
Yeah.
Honestly, you get the Ops and you get the Death Riders for free. You know what I'm saying? It's the squash match, but I mean, you get to see Divine Dominion. You know, like, hey, we know Shane Taylor and them was gonna lose. The conglomerates, you know, I think the fans fucking with them. So I mean, yeah, like you could watch that and be straight. Honestly, if that's what you can afford, like
Yeah.
you'll be straight off of that. So that's what I'm thinking about the buy-in, bro.
We start the night off hot.
This one was good. The last 3 buy-ins been good. The last
Yeah,
3
I agree.
buy-ins been
I
good.
agree.
Pre-shows, whatever you want to call it.
We start the actual main card pretty hot. They bring in Mick Foley, new signing to AEW. He gets shouted out by Darby later on in the night, but they bring him in, have a nice, moment with Mick Foley. He talks about AEW being the company that made him love wrestling again, which is interesting.
Right.
But
Yeah, well, you know, he's I don't know, is he Democratic or some shit? I think he just too liberal, and WWE is fucking with Trump and them too hard. He just couldn't rock with him on the political shit. That's what it is. He loved WWE, but it's too much politics. He don't agree with the politics, and he don't know how to separate the two. So is Tessa
no,
Blanchard in
I think she
AEW?
got kicked out of the locker room. She looked like she was going to sign there for a minute, and then all of a sudden she
All
just
right.
never showed up again.
Cause I'm gonna say, Mick Foley, you can't coexist with people like Tessa Blanchard in the promotion. So good luck. But yo, he fits in well. I ain't gonna get on my horse about it. He fits in well. Looking forward to seeing what he do. Undertaker is doing a great job at AAA. Let's see what Mick Foley could do at AEW, man. They from the same era. Let's see what he do, what he bring. Don't get your ass in the ring though.
Yes.
Cause it's a plethora of niggas in AEW that will kill you. You will die. You got a better chance in WWE NXT. You fucking get in that ring in AEW if you want. You will be done the first night. You will be done.
Don't ask to go against Swerve. Don't ask Brody King.
They unleash Leo Rush on you. You out of here. So, hey, be careful, mankind. Don't get in the fucking ring. Do your talking, but don't wrestle, because them dudes in AEW,
bad.
They will hurt you, bro. They will love to pick your fat ass up and drop you on your back somewhere on some shit. They would love it. They would love to fireman carry, scoop, slam your ass on a
cinder
Don't
blocks
do it.
downstairs.
Don't do it. I'm warning you now. You're not Cajun Coke. You ain't Cajun Coke, buddy.
Well, they started off the night. We had the tag team title starting off the night. Cage and Cope taking on FTR, and we got some new champions, boss. Yes, sir.
What?
They end up the highlight of the match is Beth Phoenix showing up and them immediately trying to put her through a flaming table, and then Stokely being the one to go through it.
You see what I'm saying? Mick Foley, you see what the fuck I'm saying?
Immediately.
Nick, this is why I said, this is why I led this into what we were, this is why I led this down this road to let you know they will have your wife. They will have your wife in the same position, dog. Don't do it. Cage and Cope will kill for Beth, bro. Cope will kill for Beth. That was the icing on the cake. That was the thing to finally
And,
get him over, dog. Cause I was like,
and
damn,
they
are they gonna
showed
keep
his daughter
losing?
in the audience too, Mick's daughter. So now his enemies got a target on their heads. They're like, hey, listen, we know who we're going after.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. FTR,
Yeah,
man.
don't do
Mm,
it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even though I picked Cage and Cope, you picked
Yeah.
Cage and Cope, right? Kind of thought they
Yeah,
was gonna
there was a
lose.
time where I did too.
I thought they was gonna lose, bro. Again, like I thought they was gonna lose, man. Just because FTR, they bringing the
Yeah,
heat, and they just a younger, they a younger, faster
yeah.
team. They just more stiffer, bro. Damn, this was a bad feud for them to get in. This was some shit that they were gonna have to work
Yeah,
for. Damn. Cage did not bank on this. He thought honestly it'd have been a little easier road if they'd went through the
yeah,
Young Bucks first.
yeah. Honestly,
And then you got Stoke as the he's like their like you said, the number game. He's their fucking, he's their extra
that means
man.
it'll be easier for them to get it back.
And we don't got an extra man over on our team. We got fucking Bev.
Who they immediately tried to put through a flaming table.
Damn.
Immediately.
Yeah, this is a tough ass feud to be in, bro. This match showed me that. I was excited for Cage and Cope, and I knew that they were, a little older and different shit. But yo, hell no, I wouldn't want to come
Well,
back to
the
this
match
shit. They
the
lighting
match
tables on
ends with
fire.
Spike coming out. The big old paddle that's got nails sticking out of it gets handed. Beth pulls it out and hands it to Cope. He ends up putting a crossface while Christian's got him in a sharpshooter, and they quit. So you knew Cage and Cope weren't gonna lose this match because of the whole not being a tag team thing, and we knew that they're building for this triple threat TLC I've been talking about since episode 1. I feel that's got to happen, and they can't be broken up for that match to happen. So the titles had to change hands. And we thought they would eventually. We thought Cope and Cage were going to get these titles probably at least once during them passing it around. And now the Young Bucks are probably going to end up getting it for a little bit, and then it's going to get passed around. That's what's going to happen. But all in all, it was a good match. It was a brutal match. I like seeing Stokely go through the table. I just thought it was interesting how Beth immediately gets into the ring and they set up a flaming table immediately.
Set that motherfucker up and light it up. Get this demon from hell. Get this demon from hell up out of here. We need to execute the demon right now.
Yeah.
Your name Phoenix. Let's light your ass on fire.
Done. Just get rid of it. Yeah. So
yeah, your name Phoenix. Let's put you in the ashes.
That was a stiff match. The next match was a stiff match. We finally got our Okada versus Takeshita match that I've been wanting for weeks. And boy, I was very satisfied with what I've been asking for. This was stiff. This was good wrestling. This was the right call. Takeshita winning this match over Okada is the right call. He's the younger, bigger, stronger. Honestly, at this point, I feel like a better wrestler. In ring, it's the right call.
It's a passing of the torch. We got Okada. We don't got Okada fatigue, but we kind of got Okada fatigue, and it's time for a new guy. You know what I'm saying? But this was the grudge match of the card, bro.
It looks like it's already going to set up for the next feud, which excites me. Takeshita wins the match, gets jumped by Don Callis' family. We can assume that he's officially out of Don Callis' family. But all of a sudden...
Yeah, final straw. Right. This was the final straw.
And all of a sudden, Kyle Fletcher comes back. And I was excited to see Kyle Fletcher. And I was excited to see him coming to Takeshita's aid. And was interested with the Okada Kyle Fletcher match that we were going to see later on. This Proto Star versus Okada, that's going to be a great match. It's going to be, and then he attacks Takeshita. I thought he was coming to his aid, and then he attacks him, showing his true Don Callis heel colors. So it looks like we're gonna get a Kyle versus Takeshita feud going forward, and I'm happy about it. I'm sure he's gonna have to run through the whole Don Callis gauntlet to get to Kyle Fletcher at All In Wembley, but I think that's where we go with here, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
Yeah, now we got Takeshita as the anti Don Callis. You know what I'm saying? He's now Frank
Yeah,
Castle, the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? He out for blood against the Don Callis family. And this feud been brewing up. So like the booking transition for Takeshita is great. Like you said, this is great, bro. Cause he goes from one
yeah,
feud to the next, but it's still a bigger
yes,
picture that he's in. So even though he's done with the feud against Okada, which was great, which is they slow cooked
for
the pot
sure.
roast on this one. And they went ahead and they got a dessert cooking up with Kyle Fletcher, which is still, Don Callis. So
Yep, yep.
good job. Good job. Good job, AEW. And this match was one of the matches I was looking forward to. And it
It
did
did
not
not.
disappoint, bro.
It did not.
No Roppongi Vice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's real niggas.
So yeah, we got the Don Callis match. We were supposed to get, originally it was supposed to be Willow versus Windsor, Alex Windsor. But Willow Nightingale got hurt, so now it's a wild card. I really and I guess maybe this messes up my my prediction because I had the wild card winner going all the way. And I guess if it was a big name that was coming back to enter this tournament, they may have stuck with it and done it here at Double or Nothing, but instead they moved the match. So I don't know if they're waiting on somebody's contract to expire or 90-day to expire and them to show up, and that's why they moved it, or if it's just gonna end up being random Joe Schmo and my guess goes out the window. But regardless, we got Athena going one-on-one against Mina Shirakawa, which was a pretty good match. And we called this
Yeah.
one. We knew Athena was going to end up
Yeah.
winning, and she sure did.
Yo, Athena's like the longest women's champ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She been having that women's title for so long. She's so dominant.
Yep.
Was that Ring of Honor, right? So
Yeah.
nobody could fuck with her right now. Like, yeah, eventually she gonna have to lose, but right now she just on a damn destruction path, man. So that was an easy call. Now this is the monkey in the wrench for me,
moxie.
right? I was watching the post scrum. This is the monkey in the wrench
Okay.
for me with
Okay.
this women's
Okay.
Owen Hart shit. Let me tell you this. I watched the post scrum and Tekla mentioned Sky Blue, bro. So I'm like, man, what's the chances it's Sky Blue? Cause she's in the tournament. Like, what if she is the upset to go against Tekla, bro, for this feud against Tekla? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But that kind of threw me out. That threw a monkey in the riddle for me. Like that threw some shit in the game for me because okay, we were thinking maybe Willow will win this whole
Yep.
thing, but she got hurt. But we knew she was gonna get
Yep.
hurt. I told you, bro. I was like, she
Yep.
wrestling too much.
She was putting herself out there too much.
So the whole women's side of the Owen Hart tournament is a clusterfuck. Now, I
Yeah.
think anybody could win it. I think anybody could
Yeah.
win it now. Cause I mean, technically, she mentioned Sky Blue by name, bro.
Maybe they try to
I don't
elevate
know.
Sky Blue to that heavyweight thing and think going through Tekla will do it.
I don't know. Do they got some kind of history against each other or something? But she wanted her. So I don't know. You know, she named Sky Blue. So I don't know. Maybe she'll have a little feud with Sky Blue, but Sky Blue is in that tournament. So man, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to call it, but we could call for sure. We call Athena winning that shit. If she win the whole thing, I ain't gonna be mad.
No, I wouldn't be either. I think she needs to have more eyes on her. I think she is very underrated. I
Yeah.
think she's underappreciated. I think she needs to be a bigger star on AEW television versus Ring of Honor because there's more eyes on Dynamite and Collision than there is on Ring of Honor.
Most
I think she
definitely.
deserves it.
She been the champion like 900 days
I think
over
she
there.
deserves it. So
shout out to her. She made it on the card. They made a good play by that because that wasn't
Right.
supposed to be on the card. So good shit. That's how you feeling. Willow Nightingale, I hope you ain't too seriously
Yeah.
injured. That's what I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. And that I heard Techless say something, I wanted to put it out there in the wrestling world, into the wrestling
Yeah.
universe. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
honestly, it could be anything. Anything could happen at this point. Anything could happen at this point. We had
Yes, sir.
going with anything could happen. We got another match wrong. It was Moxley against Kyle O'Reilly. We both picked Kyle O'Reilly as the upset here. But they go with Moxley. Moxley finally
Yeah.
banishes his demon and beats Kyle O'Reilly. Kept his title.
Is that a bigger story than him losing his title? Like, what do we do? I told you I would save this for the show. What are we gonna do with Mox now? I mean, I thought my winning for picking Kyle O'Reilly was for the upset, and for two, he has to lose his. Mox had to lose the title because what,
Yep.
he's a Continental
Yep.
title champion, right?
Yep.
Continental champion or something like that. Like he would have to lose this title to get a better opportunity to go
Yep.
for another title. But I guess he don't want to get in Will Ospreay way and Darby Allin and MJF. I guess he don't want to get in that mix because he's still holding on to this title. Much love to you, Mox. I don't know
I
where you're gonna
agree.
go now.
I agree.
And then you beat O'Reilly. So like you said, nigga, you done conquered another damn milestone
Yep.
for your story, for your overall character in AEW. So now you know, okay, where we going? It's places you can go, it's turns you can make. But Mox, you up here, bro. You know, so
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. I'm not disappointed in the results. I hate when I'm wrong on the predictions, but it's just like, all right, Mox, now what? And I don't want to sound like that, but
No,
yeah.
honestly, I
Hmm.
mean, I thought that they were gonna build up the prediction that I had. I think it's gonna be MJF will Ospreay all in, and I thought that there was a chance that Moxley ended up squeezing his way into this match, making it a triple threat, even a possible fatal four way with another person. That could be white hot at the time. Who knows? But in order to do that, you're right. He's got to lose the title. He's got to lose the Continental and start working his way to just training Ospreay and then using that as leverage to squeeze into it. That's where I think they're going with this anyway. And it may end up being until after Ospreay wins the title at All In that Moxley tries to use it against him. But that's where they're going with this. I fully feel that.
Yeah, me too. We'll see. It's plenty of time before All In. It's plenty of time to iron shit out. But that ain't really how AEW. They gonna start
Yep.
building it up
Yep.
now. They got like one or two pay-per-views in between, but they gonna build
Yep.
this shit up now. So
And speaking of Ospreay, I said that my prediction was him going to All In. Well, the first step of making it to All In and going through this Owen Hart tournament was against Samoa Joe tonight. This was a great match. This was a hard hitting match. I loved that Will Ospreay got nope spotted where Samoa Joe just walked away from him instead of taking a bump off the ropes. I always pop for that spot. Samoa Joe just showing up and randomly putting him in a coquina clutch out of nowhere at some point, just taking a step back and locking it in. Was nice for the story. I enjoyed that. Him throwing him into the barricade was stiff. But Will Ospreay made it through Samoa Joe in a stiff match to go ahead and go forward in the Owen Hart tournament.
we called it, even though this was a tough match. See, the men's tournament is a little bit more competitive with the names. It's got some bigger names, some harder
Yep.
matches to call. But we called this one, man. I like Samoa Joe. He one of my favorite wrestlers from TNA and
Yes.
AEW. So
Legend.
I like to see him. I hate to see him lose though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I hate to see him lose, but Will Ospreay is on a
Yep.
mission, so you can't stop him right now.
Also
You can't
shout
stop
out.
him. So but Samoa Joe gave him something to think
Yeah.
about for the second
Also
round.
shout out. Samoa Joe does a darn good job playing Sweet Tooth on Twisted Metal series. They got 2 seasons out. Samoa Joe's the body behind Sweet Tooth. He's not the voice, but he is the body. But he does a darn good job of it. If y'all haven't watched it, check it out because it's great.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth is a
Yes.
icon on that game.
Yes. True legend of gaming.
No doubt.
The other Owen Hart match we were getting tonight, and we called this one as well, was Swerve going against Bandito. They're making Swerve out to be this most dangerous guy, and I mean it was a good match. I enjoyed the ending where Swerve ended up reversing a 21 plex into a vertebreaker and then hitting him with a house call out of nowhere. I mean, his house calls look so stiff. They look like they hurt so bad. Just a kick straight to your chin, it looks like it hurt so bad. But the interesting thing was after this match, Bandito posted on social media that he might be done for a little bit or maybe retiring. It's a picture of him throwing his mask in the trash and saying, "Time for me to go home," is the comment.
Damn.
So
Damn, Swerve.
yeah, Swerve just retired, Bandito. Thank you for your service.
He house kicked the fucking mask off of you.
Good luck in your future endeavors.
He house kicked so fucking. You got a house call so hard. You want to
I'm
put your
done.
mask
I'm not
in the
taking this shit no more.
Damn.
That hurts so bad. Them house calls hurt so bad.
You got vertebreakers so fucking hard. They told you was gonna win. There's like 21 plexum. It's it. That's it. Match. Next work. Bob kicked in the chin. Oh shit. Bandito, me, you, your mama, your cousin, we all knew you was gonna lose.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta retire, bro. You ain't gotta retire. Damn, Swerve. Swerve really out here kicking niggas in their shit, dude. Swerve really out here, yeah. He really out here hurting people, dude. He said, he making motherfuckers
He said,
no,
I'm done.
Damn.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do it.
I'm done, man. This nigga done went out here. Y'all let this nigga come out here and slam me on my neck, brat, spine, kick me. Fuck that. Don, ain't not one Don Callis member in sight. Where the fuck is my niggas at? He's like, where's my niggas at?
Oh.
You ain't got none, Bandito.
He had
You ain't got
Brody.
none. Brody is in the tournament. He ain't got time to say Bandito.
I got my own shit to focus on. Yeah.
He got to worry about his own stuff. Yeah, he got to worry about his own stuff. And shit. He like, fuck
another
that.
match that was pretty much called exactly the way it was going to happen. The women's fatal four-way. You had the champion, Tekla, defending against...
Big T. Big Tekla, the
She was
toxic
defending
spider.
against Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida. I called that I thought Hikaru Shida was going to turn heel in this match. She did against Chris Statlander, which she did.
You did say that.
Yep.
You did say that. You did point that out. That did happen, bro. I don't know how you got that. You've been watching something I ain't been watching, obviously. Yeah, you've been picking up the trail, but you picked it up, and that's exactly what happened. But the Tekla, the toxic spider, comes out the winner again.
Defending against three others of the best of the company. And
yeah, but I ain't mad that they telling stories in the match. That ain't got shit to do with Tekla. That's good booking. That's good wrestling. This is why, you know, I like the women's division in WWE a lot more than AEW, but AEW at least they making shit interesting. Except, I respect you, or I need your belt, or I need your title, or we need to be friends. Nah, ain't none of that shit going on in AEW. Shout out to the toxic spider, bro. I'm fucking with her. I like her.
I love Tekla. She's grown on me. I didn't get it at first, but the more she talks, the more I enjoy it. I end up getting a whatnot autograph of Tekla, adding to my collection to make sure that she's, you know, in the big Burr autograph book. Shout out Funhouse. Shout out New Jersey Picker. That's another one. That's a good one. But I've got some Funhouse pieces that are coming. I'm gonna throw up here on the pod, and you can see the art behind this stuff. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. You know the one I want you to throw up there, man, is my boy Ming, man. But I don't want to say too much. Hopefully you'll get a Ming going for me, man. You'll post a Ming. I'm looking for Mings. I'm looking for Hakus. It's a couple of people I'm looking for, Burr. So keep the exclusives coming, brother.
I definitely will. We have this Stadium Stampede match. I knew that this was going to be chaos, right? What I didn't know is New York, I guess, has a problem with the wrestlers fighting throughout the crowd and stuff like that. They also have an issue with blood on their live television. So apparently AEW was riding some fine lines when it came to this show.
Yeah, man. The World Cup gonna be over there, bro. The World Cup is coming over there. Like, yeah, they not playing that ghetto shit right now. It's not going down. The World Cup is gonna be at that stadium, bro. Like, they ain't playing. But this is AEW, man. They gotta give you like an anarchy match, a hell. Just
Yep.
they gotta do this shit. This is one of their big pay-per-views. This one of their big pay-per-views, man. Double or nothing, bro. So they gonna go out. They don't give a damn. Tony Constantine, he do that, and all the problems go away.
It had some chaos in it. It wasn't as much chaos as I thought. I don't think that anybody will ever stack up to the very first Stadium Stampede. Granted, it was
Yeah,
filmed like a
yeah.
movie because this was during COVID times when it happened, but it was revolutionary for
Right.
wrestling at the time, and now everything at this point has to stack up above that one, and it's hard to do. It's hard to do.
I like the entrance movie. I like the entrance movies. Like those were dope. They had some good
Yes.
cinematics in this. This was good. This was edited good. This was prepared good. The lineup on the fucking Team Jericho
Yep. Yep.
just through the roof. Like the lineup for the ops through the roof. Like,
Yeah, stars on
man.
stars on stars, 7 on 7 in this match, including the Elite, including the Demand. You had Jericho in it. You had the Hurt Syndicate.
We hurt people.
I mean, you had Don Callis family members, which I thought that we were going to see some help from the family in this match. We did not. We did see a food fight. We saw that because Satnam Singh got bumped into. We saw Tommy Invincible in catering. He got a ride from the Jurassic Express, which we saw completely demolish a go-kart, destroyed it
Yep.
out of just nowhere.
Yep.
We get a reunion that I don't think anybody of us asked for, but we needed. And Lashley's back fighting, I think, with Mark Davis in the back, and they're back there fighting. And it sounds like a baby crying in the background. And it's Lio Rush coming up. And for those that don't know, Lio Rush was Lashley's manager there in WWE for a little bit, and he was so annoying because he would just say Lashley over and over. I actually went to a live show and got in Lio Rush's and Bobby Lashley's face during this time, so it was a nice callback for me. Lio Rush gets attacked by Mark Davis and then jumps on his back like a spider monkey.
Yeah, it's always been me, Blackheart Lio Rush. Hey, I got a pop quiz for you because you mentioned that. What was Lio Rush's name back then?
I just knew it as Lio Rush.
Okay, he wasn't Lyle Green or nothing like that. Leo Green. He had like 3 names before.
No,
he was
I just
Lio
knew him
Rush,
as
though.
Lio Rush.
He wasn't always Lio Rush. Yeah, he wasn't. He had a different name in WWE. Remember? You'll remember it. He did. But anyways, I like seeing him in the cameo in this. I like seeing Lio Rush on camera. Shout out to Lio Rush. We talked to him at WrestleCon,
Yeah,
bro.
cool dude.
So yeah, I liked him, man. In this, the stadium match, like I said, it was good. It was well put together. It wasn't as chaotic as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
It's 7
there's a
on
lot
7.
of people, a lot of spots you got to get in a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spot fest. It's a spot fest.
But all in all, I thought it was good. We saw some tables, saw some ladders, but Team Jericho ended up winning. We called the heels winning this match. This is the third match that we got wrong. The rest of them we got spot on. But we thought that maybe the Don Callis family, with Brian Cage being freaking Wolverine 2.0 and Lance Archer being a literal giant, that maybe they would, help out their family members, but apparently not. And the baby
No Lance Archer
and so
in
the
sight.
baby faces win. Ricochet finally gets his due. He gets about 12 finishers put on him at the end of this match. And yeah, we move on to the main event.
Yes, sir.
The Darby Allin
Main
versus
event.
MJF. Darby Allin putting up his title, AEW title, MJF putting up his hair. We knew how this match was gonna go.
Yeah, that's just like a title in wrestling world, y'all. A mask, your hair, it's like a belt. It's pretty much a belt, pretty much your
So
pride.
I was 100% guaranteeing that MJF was gonna win this match, strictly because he went to, like, I don't know, Uzbekistan and spent like $30,000 to get hair plugs for his hair because his hair was thin out. I didn't think he was gonna lose that, you know, over a wrestling thing. So I was straight up, there's no way it's happening. Darby Allin's gonna lose this match. MJF's gonna keep his hair. And that's what I put on the prediction show, right? And so I'm listening to shows and I'm listening to interviews and I'm
Right.
listening to Sirius's wrestling radio show. And somebody says, well, you know, with MJF doing all these movies and being an actor and stuff, what if he has a movie coming up where he has to have short hair? And he goes and tells Tony Khan, hey, Tony, you're going to have to write me off of TV. I'm going to have to cut my hair anyway. Let's put this into a storyline. And I said, you know, I never thought of
No,
that. So that means there's a chance.
no, I mean, it's always a chance for the suspense, but no, it wouldn't be a chance for that. He'll look weird with short hair, even in a movie. Like he
The
gotta keep his
one
hair. He
the
won't look
one
right if
time
he
I
cut
thought
it.
the match was over, they go to fight outside by the barber chair, and Darby ends up choking out MJF and putting him on the table and climbs up the scaffolding they have for the entrance and does a nice coffin drop off right on top of him, busts himself up hard way, back of his head. If y'all didn't notice it, he busted himself up right on that coffin drop spot. I thought that was the match. I thought he was dragging him in. He was going to hit another coffin drop, and we finally saw a 100-mile-an-hour suicide dive by Darby Allin not pay off, and him just bounce off the ground like you're skipping rocks at the lake. That, ooh,
Yeah, I was like, here it go. He gonna run right through him. He gonna do some shit like the boys and run a
yep,
hole through MJF.
nope, bounce. So yeah,
Misfire.
the match ends
Misfire.
with a super tombstone pile driver off the ropes. MJF hitting Darby with a super tombstone to win and keep his and get the title back. 3-time champion MJF.
Yeah. 3-time champ, Marcus. He did it. He did it. We knew he would do it. Congratulations. Hey, shout out to you, Darby Allin. You finally got to taste the gold. So you can't say you didn't taste the gold. Now you did, you tasted the gold now. All right. Go on now. Go on somewhere now. Go on, get your
Banger
ass on
matches.
now. Go
Banger
on,
matches every week.
go fight for some other shit. Go fight for the I don't know, man, but get your ass on, bro. Go on now. It was nice knowing you, my G. Now get the fuck on, man. We seen you enough now for a month or two now. Get the fuck on now. Go on to the back.
Maybe he'll challenge Mox for the Continental title. Maybe that's where they go with Mox.
Boss done gave you all the props I could give you. Fuck on to the back now. Get on to the fucking back. MJF in the front.
Boss, five stars being the top. What are you rating Double or Nothing? What are you rating Double or Nothing?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4.5. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it 4.5.
That's where I was leaning about 4.25, 4.5. It was a great show, great matches all the way up and down the card. There was never a moment where I wasn't just like completely out of it, you know. There wasn't a match on the card where I said, well, I don't really want to see this. Yeah, had
Right.
the
I went to take a chip break because me and Bird did watch a little bit of it together online. I went to the store, got some chips and shit, came back and got right back
yeah.
to it. So I mean, it was a good show. It was definitely better than the competitor
Yeah, and
on Saturday.
we're about to get
So
into that too. We had a couple things happen on SmackDown, the show before Saturday night's main event, and then we'll go ahead and go through our Saturday night's main event. I could see Double or Nothing being comparatively to a pay-per-view of the year contender. But we'll see what AEW has going forward. We're gonna switch to the other brand. We're gonna talk about the SmackDown.
yeah.
just a few things that came out of SmackDown. Nothing major to Saturday night's main event. The MFTs are now about to feud with Nakamura, Damian Priest, and Royce Keys. Which, Damian Priest, aren't you a tag team champion? So what are you doing here? What are we doing with this? Why? what? Yeah.
Where's our
What?
truth? Where's Ron Killing? He in the studio? He making an album? He on tour?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know where we're going here.
I ain't mad at it. That's a cool little team.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I guess.
They need to go ahead and they need to go ahead and put a trios title in there. Even though we don't need no more titles in WWE, but for fucks and giggles, just go ahead and make a trios title, man. Fuck. Y'all do all this trio ass shit. Just make a trios title and get it over with. Fuck. Go ahead and copy from the fucking competitor. It's all right.
They don't.
Suck it up. Suck it up and do good business. Be a real businessman and copy
They
your
don't care about the
competition.
tag team division. Why do you think they care about a trios division?
Cause they doing weird ass shit. They always got some trio triple threat shit going on. So they always got a 3-man faction going on, man.
There's a rumor, boss. I was gonna wait and put this out here in a few minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. We're talking about WWE caring about tag teams. There's a rumor that they're trying to bring their tag team division up a level. There's a rumor that they've got to do some things to try to save their tag team division. I'm not sure if splitting up the Street Profits and writing one off of TV is one of them, but they're trying to raise the bar of the tag team division, right? A genuine friend, of ours and somebody that we've had some conversations with, Mr. Enzo Amore was seen at the Performance Center. And Big Bill, Mr. Big Cass, his AEW contract is ending very, very soon. So there are thoughts, there are talks, there are rumors that we may be getting an Enzo and Cass reunion in WWE to save the tag division.
It's going to take more than Enzo and Cass to save the tag team division. But I mean, that'll be cool. It'll be cool to see Enzo come back, I guess, if that's what he want to do. That's another one we met at WrestleCon. He seemed like he was content where he was at and what he was doing. But I mean, hell, I guess everybody want to get on the main stage. So shout out to you, Enzo. You reposted our clip. You fuck with the TB2 podcast. So you know I want to see you do everything big,
I met Enzo here.
But I did hear that rumor that Enzo was coming back. I did hear that. I heard that rumor.
I was nervous because I was really looking forward to meeting Enzo, and we finally got to meet in Black Rock, and we sat there and talked for 30 minutes before the show. We talked another 10 minutes at his booth. We talked about another 15, 20 minutes after the show backstage. Like, he was real cool, real chill. Good to see him back on WWE TV if that's the case. From the few conversations that I had with him, I don't know if that's something that he would really want, so I'm sure there's a good dollar amount that's got to go with this, because he's really enjoying being creative.
Got to.
With Fourth Rope. He's really enjoying, having the chance to build up other people as well as doing what he loves and doesn't have to PG version it. And he wants creative control of his character. So but maybe money talks, maybe
rumors.
They are.
Rumors are rumors.
It may have not been Enzo at all. Big Cass may sign with AEW again in the next week. Who knows?
Rumors are rumors. We'll have to see, but yeah.
So
what else?
Talking about rumors,
what else we got?
There's another rumor for a name for the MEGA-hausen we've got that's going to end up showing up. Most recently, rumor has it that the person to enter the role of MEGA-hausen is going to be none other than the Constable, Baron Corbin, coming back to WWE.
What's wrong with Baron Corbin?
What do you mean?
Something wrong? Was something wrong with him?
He got cut, and then he went to the Indies.
Like, did he get... Oh,
no,
he
they
didn't
just
get hurt
cut
or
him.
nothing like that, though? Oh,
and
okay.
I enjoyed Baron Corbin's work. I enjoyed him. I enjoyed him more as the Lone Wolf, but he's got some cool moves in his moveset. I enjoy a nice little Baron Corbin. And he can do the comedy thing. He can do the serious thing. He can do the depressed, not rich thing. He can do the very rich thing. So yeah, if that's who they're bringing back, cool. I'd rather see him be tough biker lone wolf character, even if he has no hair, than being MEGA-hausen. But yeah, cool. I guess we'll see. Rumors are rumors.
Yeah, we'll see. Rumors are rumors. WWE is filled with it.
Tiffy beat Lash Legend in a match on SmackDown to defend her title. I forgot that Tiffany Stratton was the U.S. champion.
Yeah, she the U.S.
I
champ,
forgot.
bro. Yep.
Completely forgot.
I think she won it like a SmackDown
Yep.
or two
Nope.
ago.
Completely forgot that happened.
Yep. Lash Legend
Yeah.
been losing lately.
Not good for her.
And I think they're gonna break up the forces.
So there goes that tag division.
That's just me starting a rumor. That's just me starting a rumor.
That goes that tag division because they have the ability to overtake the women's tag division and have everybody chasing them. Honestly, that's where it should be going right now. I don't know why it's not. Another match that I've been waiting for them to jump into a feud with on the main roster, and they just throw it on a random SmackDown because they're talking smack backstage. We get Trick Carmelo on SmackDown.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Good chemistry. Yeah. Trick ends up keeping the belt. He defends his title, hits a Trick shot to win. We're still seeing Lil Yachty hanging around. I'm waiting for a good feud between these two. I was disappointed to see it on a random SmackDown, but it was kind of nice to see a good match between the two on a random SmackDown.
Yeah, this was a good match. This is the best match on SmackDown. They built into it with a little mic check, little promo talk, and they're good at talking shit against each other. So yeah. They was like, fuck you talking, let's do it. And they did.
That's pretty much all I've got out of SmackDown. Saturday night's main event was kind of a waste of valuable time. Nothing really happened. Nothing shifted gears.
No.
If you took and you had your storylines for the next 6 weeks on a board and you had Saturday night's main event and you instead just removed it out of history, the events that fall forward will be the same. Nothing happened. Nothing of majority happened.
Nothing, just some random shit, man. Random matchups. Just to fill up some slots. So hopefully we don't take too long talking about this shit. And hopefully you guys didn't pay for this subscription to watch this shit because that's insane.
Yeah.
This is insane.
You got the trios match, Jade going over Rhea in this match. That was interesting, even though the way they got there was Rhea and Alexa and Charlotte standing in the ring together, all hugging and smiling, and then Jade just pushing Rhea into them two, and then hitting the Jaded. I didn't like how that just them getting bumped into knocked them out of the ring for the rest of the match. So I wasn't a fan of that spot, but yeah, I'm okay with Jade winning this.
Me too. That was the highlight for me. That was the highlight for me of the whole pay-per-view.
So Roka versus
Rhea took a clean. She took a clean Jaded. I said that was the highlight for me. Yeah. Rhea took a clean Jaded.
Yeah. I mean, it was a clean pin. It was clean.
Jay's starting to boss up a little bit more. Yeah. She's starting to get a little better. She's getting better.
She looks
actually
good. Yeah, go back and watch the match with her and Shaq against Cody Rhodes in AEW, and then come back and look at Jade Cargill now and tell me that she hasn't improved in the ring. We got Sol Roca, Becky Lynch. Sol Roca, I feel like, has not hit a clean soul snatcher since coming to the main roster. And the spot was supposed to be her hitting a soul snatcher on the referee, Becky throwing the referee in front of her and hitting she slips on the ropes, ends up like kicking the referee in the back of the head. The soul snatcher doesn't work out well. She still has the same result. She gets DQ'd. Becky wins the match. Again, nothing of substance really happened in this other than Soul botching another soul snatcher.
Dang, you're not the first person that has said that, actually. I heard another wrestling podcaster say that, yeah. the Soul Snatcher a very exciting move, man. But yeah, since she got to the main roster, she
Yeah,
ain't
she
been
just
hitting that
can't hit
much.
it.
And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And Becky is stiff with the
Yes.
girls and shit. So good luck with her trying to help you. Good luck with her trying to help you get that shit off. Cause she not.
Yep.
You gonna
You
have to
don't have
do it
to. Yeah,
perfect.
you don't have to work for
So damn, should have brought Zarya up instead. Now y'all having second thoughts. Now y'all having second thoughts. Cause Zarya would have whooped Becky Lynch ass by now. But
Coulda, shoulda,
neither
woulda.
here nor
Coulda, shoulda,
there.
woulda. We have Penta and Ethan Page. I thought this was the time that they were going to put the title on Ethan Page and have Penta lose the title. He's had a nice little. Nope. Nope. Penta's still going strong.
Nah, fuck, still going strong. That nigga is Mr. IC. We gonna start calling him Mr.
Yep.
IC title. Senior IC title, IC champion, cause this
Yep.
motherfucker do not lose. What's going on, Benson? What you got? What kind of dirt you got, Benson?
Somebody owe him some dinero.
Cause you don't lose, nigga. You do not lose. Somehow, some way, you don't lose, nigga. You the best champion we ever seen so far.
It's the power of believing in himself and also having the mental toughness to be a winner. That's what it is.
Settle metal.
That's what it is. Yeah, and having no fear, zero fear is what he has to be a winner.
Oh, and one thing we didn't talk about, since we talking about a winner, Speedball is in a fucking speed trap.
Yeah,
Speedball's
yeah.
in a speed trap because we didn't talk about how his partner
Yep,
attacked, how his partner inserted himself in the
yep.
beef. You feel me? So that's worth cutting off this
Oh,
Saturday
yeah.
night main event talk. Okay? AEW Double or Nothing. Jet, my dude Kevin Jet Knight comes out and attack MJF, bro.
Yep, yep,
Now what? Now what? Now what does my man Speedball do? He's in a rock
yeah,
and a hard place. I hope you got some
yeah.
positivity in the tank, homie.
He's effed. He's effed. And that's gonna be the feud next. Speedball's gonna say that he's
FI.
making a mistake, and then that's gonna be the feud. That's why they lost the titles. They gonna feud now.
And that's what my man want to see. Bird want to see
Oh,
Speedball get a little
yeah.
dirty. He
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see.
Yeah. Just don't get caught with the most devastating splash in all of sports entertainment and AEW wrestling today. Don't get hit with that, Speedball, because it's a wrap. It's done.
He is. He is. He is. And that's gonna be it. He gonna splash him through the ring. And that's gonna be it.
R.I.P.
And that's gonna be it. Just like Saturday night main event. That's gonna be it. Penta beats Ethan Page, and that's really it. Cause we don't even want to talk about the tag team shit. We don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to hear it. Page and
Yep.
fucking
Yep. They ended up using their quickness and their rolling up abilities to keep their titles from the Irresistible. So the next match is the Vision and the Street Profits. And that match, so the spot that I enjoyed was Braun Breaker coming out and trying to spear the Street Profits and Montez jumping over him and then him getting pounced over the announce table by Angelo Dawkins. That was a cool spot. What I didn't like was Logan Paul getting hurt in this match. What I didn't like was Logan Paul using the Nux to then beat the Street Profits in this match, especially if he got hurt and now doesn't have the ability to defend his titles that he's now winning in said match or keeping in said match. I don't like that. I'm not sure if I like the fact that they're going to insert Braun Breaker as probably Austin Theory's new partner in this whole thing. We'll talk about Vision again here in a minute, but yeah, nothing happened. Nothing happened. This was a live event show that nothing of substance happened pushing forward other than the Street Profits not winning the belts, and Logan Paul getting hurt.
Yeah, man, that's unfortunate for Logan Paul, man.
I
What'd he
think
do?
so.
Tear his
Yep.
bicep or some
Yep.
crazy shit like that? Yeah, he gonna be out for a while, man. The vision is fucking cursed, bro. Golly, they're cursed for real.
Yeah, he got
Danhausen's
on him.
cursed.
He got on him.
Damn. Yeah. And that's fucked up. He got hurt at Saturday night main event. No Clash of Italy, no SummerSlam. You're gonna
Yep.
be out, buddy boy.
Yep.
Damn. No King of the Ring, no tag team the titles for you, nigga. It's the same thing as Liv Morgan. So honestly, Austin Theory, your days are
Yep.
numbered, homeboy. The title is coming off your fucking waist, buddy. Sorry. I just don't know who's gonna take it from you, cause I don't know what they're gonna do with the Street Profits, but I don't know, bro. But Austin Theory, I do know this: your days are numbered as one half of the tag team
So
champ.
we'll
Not like us though. Our days are everlasting as the
to
tag
the
team champs.
moon. To the
You
moon.
motherfucker, you in trouble, Austin Theory, because I don't know. Brian Breaker got bigger fish to fry.
Well,
You know, like,
they
yeah. Once they figure out who to take the titles
Well,
off of
they
y'all, that's
tried
what's
to
happening.
make him more of a threat this Monday. I've been waiting for them to turn this Austin Theory that's joined the Vision into an actual threat, and they've been giving him some wins. But they brought him out to attack Joe Hendry this week with a chair. He ends up taking out Angelo Dawkins. We get a great match
Mhm.
between Montez Ford and Rollins. Match of the night, probably between the two.
Yeah.
But after this
Mhm.
match,
Well,
Angelo Dawkins gets taken out by a chair by Austin Theory, so he's a legit threat, taking out everybody that's wronged his partner that's now hurt. And so it looks like Angelo Dawkins just got rode off TV, so we're just gonna get a team of Montez Ford and Seth Rollins going forward.
oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, well, that was funny how they got into it a little bit because I thought they was friends. Then they end up fighting. Then they got back friends again. Like Seth Rollins had to fucking stump you for you to agree and fuck with him. Like y'all was cool before that, but I guess Montez, you had to get your face stumped
He had to
into
get
the
put in his
mat.
place. His testosterone levels were high.
They was like, yo, you just came back, chill out, nigga. Boom, stump. All
Hey,
right, all
they
right,
had to
all right.
hand him a Snickers.
All right,
You're
I'll
very
get down
passive
with your
aggressive
team.
when you're hungry.
You right, you right, you right, Steph. You right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's wear shiny
Yeah,
pants
yeah,
together.
that's how that happened. Um, other
Even though I think Penta and Javon Evans was the match of the night to me.
So,
That was a good ass
talking
match.
about that, side note with Division, they got a teaser that Bronson Reed's coming back. He's looking jacked as all get out, like he's lost some weight in the stomach and gained it in the chest. So
Mhm.
I'm excited to see him coming back whenever that might be, just in time for Logan Paul to get hurt. So Division can never stay healthy. Um,
Yeah, they just swapping people in and out. One get hurt, one come in. One get hurt, one come in. One get stomped and wear a mask, one come in. Austin
yeah,
Theory come
they
in.
are cursed. Um, I'm I'm not sure if I'm intrigued to see where I think they're going with Javon Evans. So they did have a good match. Him and Penta had a good match. Penta gets the upper hand. Penta keeps his title because nobody can beat Penta. But Javon after the match tells him that, hey, don't you worry. Like, I'm sorry I lost my cool, but don't you worry. I'm gonna come after that belt. I'm gonna see you again for that title. I think they're trying to give him a little bit more of an aggressive side. I think they're about to try to turn Javon Evans heel.
I'm for it. I'm for it. If that's what it take to
I'm
beat
just good
Penta,
with him having an extra layer to his character because right now, and he's a great wrestler, but right
yeah,
now his gimmick is he's bouncy. Like I need more depth in your character.
yeah.
So if him turning heel does that,
Yo, he talking in the middle of his matches and shit like
yep,
he in the indies. Like you better calm down, boy. Get your shit together. We
yeah,
on
yeah,
WWE. So yeah, he needs some direction. He needs some angle. I wouldn't mind seeing him feud with Penta, bro, going back and forth. Rusev and Ethan Page is in
yep,
that mix too. So in order for Javon to be competitive, he's gonna have to have like an extra layer. Ethan Page already pretty much got a
yep.
character arc and everything, and he can wrestle. Penta is Penta. Rusev is Rusev. Rey Mysterio old
So
ass is in the mix
there's your
somehow.
triple.
But you could beat Rey Mysterio. You could beat Rey Mysterio, Javon, just being you. But yeah, extra layers. It's gonna give
And I
you
was going
that
to talk
extra
about that.
edge.
There's your triple news for the week. They've got a new general manager, commissioner, however you want to talk. Rey Mysterio is now a head authority figure in AAA. And now all of a sudden he's got a match against Rusev on Raw and a possible IC title match against Penta soon. This man ain't been doing much of nothing but commentating. And now all of a sudden he becomes a GM and now he getting matches on Raw.
And he getting his ass beat and fucking getting
Yep.
saved by Dragon Lee and then
Yep.
doing his move after the fact. Like, get your old ass on somewhere, Rey Mysterio. Your son is in wrestling. Your son is a champion, nigga. Go. Sit your ass down. How you gonna be the GM at AAA and over here?
Hey, I'm already sniffing.
You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it, man. That's like Undertaker and them getting in the ring and shit.
I'm
You hate to see it,
I'm
bro.
already
You hate to see it. You like, yo, just sit your old ass down
I'm already
somewhere, dog.
sniffing.
Sit
I'm
your old
sniffing an
fat
abuse
ass
of
down.
power here. This man hadn't been on Raw in a while, and all of a sudden now he getting title matches after he gets an authority placement position. Like, come on. I think Govato's using some power he shouldn't be doing already. He's been there a week.
Damn, man, he inserted himself in the damn ladder match at WrestleMania. Like, this nigga, man, oh, Ray, don't tell me you ain't one of those, Ray. Damn, Ray, you one of those. You can't let
Already.
it go, Ray.
Already.
You can't just walk out like your white brothers and just gracefully walk the fuck out. You gotta go to your back. You wanna be in the Hall of Fame ceremony slumped over in a fucking walker.
Yep.
You wanna be at WrestleCon eating through a straw, nigga. Even Rikishi fat ass knew when to get a podcast and sit down somewhere.
Nice to meet you.
Where is Stone Cold at? Stone Cold is on the ranch, drinking beer, smoking weed somewhere. You are out there flipping and flamming, nigga. Oh, shit. WWE is full of debauchery, ain't it?
Yep. Yeah. It's all about money and power and position. And Ray finally squeezed himself into some
That shit
position,
ridiculous.
some power.
Rey Mysterio, you get 1 star. You get 1 star. Saturday night main event, get 1 star, 1.5 stars. You get 1 star, Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically the main things that came out of Raw. We talked about the Rollins and Montez Ford match, which was a good match.
We talked about Obafemi. We talked about Obafemi in the last week,
Oba
huh?
coming out and accepting the challenge from Brock after Brock attacked him. They're gonna fight it at Clash in Italy. I don't understand why we're doing this. I don't know why Brock retired to just unretire. I don't know why they're bringing him back. I feel like if they're just going to have Oba win, there's not really a point to bring him back unless you're trying to make Oba feel that much more dominant. So I guess Brock's probably going to win here, which just leads for them to have a fight 3 at SummerSlam, maybe.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If they fight 3 times in 1 year and within 6 months, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit. If I see this in Roman Reigns against Jacob Fatu at SummerSlam, I'm going to lose my shit. I'd rather bring Uncle Phil back. What the fuck? No way. No way, Jose. They better kill this shit now. Oh, even if you lose over Femi, it's over. I don't give a fuck. But I mean, Brock Lesnar didn't say he retired. He just took his boots off. Maybe his feet was hot. We don't know.
Even though there was retirement paperwork filed.
Man, go file that paperwork with Gunther, man. Shit. I don't know what to say, bro, but what I do know what to say is we will have a Clash of Italy prediction bar more than likely. I don't know. This shit is happening like in on the 31st. They just had a pay-per-view last week. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
The month of May, WWE had 3 premium events, 2 of them a week apart.
And SummerSlam is in June. SummerSlam is next month in June. So, man, they burning it up. Y'all got to get y'all money ready. If you a true WWE fan, man, they burning through your pockets if you trying to keep up with this shit, because they
Also,
going.
on the 30th, they got the mask versus mask, Grande versus Grande. That's a big AAA thing going on. I'm intrigued to see where they go. Ludwig has to keep the mask, even though he'd been beating up people in elevators and making out with beautiful women. I'm I'm glad he didn't get in trouble for that on TV. I'm glad they're sticking with everything. No punches were thrown, so that was good. We wish him nothing but the best of luck in his future elevator endeavors. That's gonna be a great match. That's gonna be a great feud ender. I'm hoping that's the end of this. Gable can go back to doing whatever with the Creeds and running his Alpha Academy. That's fine. Other than that, yeah, we'll probably do another recording. We may do a little small recording for Clash in Italy because I really don't care much about it because I'm not too invested with WWE's repetitive stuff right now, and I think I know how these things are gonna play out. But
Yeah, I'm definitely more interested in the Grande Noche. I'm definitely more interested in Grande Noche. We got the Mass versus Mass. I think we got Vikingo
yep,
versus Dr. Wagner. I think I'm not sure, but I'm almost sure. We got Carolina versus La Flama. We got some matches, bro. So I'm looking
yeah,
forward
it's
to it.
gonna
I
be a
ain't gonna
good.
lie. War Raiders.
Yep,
Psycho Clown, Pagano. So I mean, it's gonna be some shit, bro. I'm looking forward to that a little bit more than I am to Clash in
yeah,
Italy. I ain't gonna lie, cause Clash in Italy is just pretty much
yep,
backlash.
yep. It's basically the same card.
I don't even know the, I don't know the full card though. I don't know the full card, so I can't say for sure. But we got Fatu
Yep,
and Roman again,
tribal
right?
combat.
And we got Oba
Yep,
and Brock
and we
again.
got Cody and Gunther, Rhea and
Oh.
Jade,
Oh, well,
and
it's
Becky and
already set up
Soul.
then. Becky and Sol Ruka again?
Yep, yep,
Rhea and Jade again?
yep,
Wow, how far we
yeah,
have came, man.
yeah.
Damn, we got anything else on the
Not right
docket, bro?
now. Working on some more interviews coming up.
Tell them people to like,
I
share, subscribe. Tell
I mean,
people to
they've
like,
got
share, and
to. They're here
subscribe.
for the main event. If you're still here listening to the show at this point and you haven't liked, you haven't shared, you haven't subscribed to the channel, you haven't checked out the clips on TikTok, you haven't commented on last week's episode and entered the contest to win an autograph from an AEW superstar, you're missing out. You are missing
Mm,
out.
you definitely missing out. You definitely missing out, and that's shame on you. Shame on you, but thank you for sticking with us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for, using the hour of your time and listening to us. And I'm thankful for it. But you should like, share, and subscribe, comment. We on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, TB2 podcast, The Boss and the Burr. IWC Tag Team
On
Champions,
that
man.
note,
Interviews,
we got it.
content.
It is coming. Stay tuned. In the meantime, we out.
I'm loving the format.